Okay, so the night before, I had a dream. This was around September 11th, I believe. I had a dream about Adam Sandler, Chris Rock, and Dwayne Johnson. It was a couple of other actors in this dream, but these are the main three that I remember. Then the next day, you hear about rapper PNB getting fatally shot at a Rocco's Chicken and Waffles. I didn't know that he had transcended. I just thought it was a shooting and a robbery. Now, what does this dream have to do with this incident in Los Angeles? When you start to put things together, the pieces together, the little small clues that you get, things will make sense more, right? So when I think of Chris Rock and The Rock, it makes me think of PNB Rock, right? And also the thing about Dwayne Johnson, XXX Tension, middle name is Dwayne, right? Comes to find out that him and XXX, they had a close relationship in the industry. And the way that XXX was taken out through an apparent robbery, right, was the same way that PNB Rock was taken out. They robbed him and then, they took him out. So Dwayne and Chris was like a filtering system for the XXX energy and what was about to happen the day after, right? Now, when you look into Gematria, the similar pattern that is following is this 51. 51 codes into XXX, codes into frequency, also codes into the last song that he made, Love Me Again. The name Chris Rock and XXX real name share a similar cipher. They share the 391, right? Now, when it comes to me, when I do Gematria, I type in things that come to my mind. And some numbers, whether one or two number, they end up matching up, right? Now, another thing I found interesting about the Chicken and Waffles, where he was allegedly robbed and shot at, was when you look for popular references of Chicken and Waffles, one of the movie that Dwayne Johnson was in, Be Cool, made a reference to it. And like I said, Dwayne Johnson was in my dream. Dwayne. And also another thing that I found interesting about the whole waffle logo, it looks like a honeycomb, right? And so we have honeycomb style pattern used by the brain to code one's position in space. Now listen to this. The management of brain waves, which their variation corresponds to our level of concentration. The honeycomb brain structure through which we connect and we store the data in our possession. When our opponent is working to a certain frequency of brain waves, with the necessary precautions, we can put almost anything we want inside of his mental management system. The commercial advertisements on TV, radio, etc., more or less subliminally, wildly exploit this lowering condition of mental defenses to write categorical imperatives or to just impress a certain brand into the moment of choice between several purchases options, basically implanting subliminal messages into your conscious so you can do something or buy something. So this will go into frequency program. Now, what was the last thing XXX said?